Hello and welcome to Popular Chase. Explosions, drama, hand-to-hand combat, romance, the action movie has it all. Though rarely recognized by the Academy outside of awards for visual effects or sound design, action movies are always there to guarantee audiences a good time. They may not always be cinematic triumphs, but you know what to expect with an action film, and so rarely do they ever let you down. Outlandish adventures, daredevil stunts, and cheesy, righteous heroes. Nothing draws audiences to the movie theaters like a good old-fashioned blockbuster, including superhero stories, buddy comedies, and video game adaptations. So let's start the list from number 1. Uncharted. Based on the popular PlayStation video game franchise, Uncharted partners Mark Wahlberg with Tom Holland as a seasoned fortune hunter and his young protege, like National Treasure, but with more falling out of planes and less historical puzzle solving. The two adventurers embark on a perilous journey to uncover a hidden fortune that would make Indiana Jones's head spin. Number 2. The Northman, a brooding and violent Viking tale. Robert Eggers' The Northman is a brutal tale of revenge and folk savagery. The film stars an absolutely raging Alexander Skarsgård alongside Nicole Kidman, Ethan Hawke, Anya Taylor-Joy, Willem Dafoe, and Icelandic singing sensation Björk as the Cirrus. Number 3. The Lost City. While on a book tour with her Fabio parody cover model, a romance novelist is kidnapped when a deranged billionaire believes her titular lost city is not only real but full of gold. Brad Pitt also makes a hilarious cameo as a CIA operative tasked with rescuing them from a remote volcanic island. Number 4. Ambulance. Starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. Ambulance sees director Michael Bay in peak action movie mindset. The Armageddon and Transformers franchise filmmaker returns for a non-stop ride about two bank robbers who hijack an ambulance as a means of escape. Number 5. The Batman. The DC hero is back and grittier than ever in Matt Reeves' dark, Punishing the Batman, featuring Robert Pattinson as a young, emo Bruce Wayne just beginning to navigate the deadly streets of Gotham. Over the film's nearly 3-hour runtime, Batman revs his Batmobile, cozies up with Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman, and beats down baddies like Colin Farrell's Penguin and Paul Dano's Riddler. Number 6. Everything Everywhere All at Once. A zany action comedy, an indie favorite from this year's SXSW Film Festival. Everything Everywhere All at Once features the legendary Michelle Yeoh in one of her greatest starring roles yet. A multiverse adventure that's simultaneously a layered family drama. Everything Everywhere is quite literally all things at once, action-packed, humorous, bizarre, and heartwarming. Number 7. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Nicolas Cage, playing himself, receives an offer to attend a billionaire playboy Javi Gutierrez's birthday party for $1 million. He's thinking about retiring, but Javi is a major fan of his work. However, the U.S. government informs Cage that Javi is one of the most ruthless criminals on the planet, and they want his help to take him down. Number 8. The Adam Project. Free Guy director Sean Levy teamed up with Ryan Reynolds once again for The Adam Project on Netflix, a sci-fi action film about a pilot who goes back in time to meet his younger self and stop time travel from ever being invented. Number 9. Day Shift. Jamie Foxx stars in this Los Angeles vampire hunting flick for Netflix, mixing Blade with humor and Snoop Dogg cameos. Dave Franco. Number 10. Blacklight. Liam Neeson plays an off-the-books FBI fixer in Blacklight, an action thriller about the guy who cleans up the U.S. government's messes that it doesn't want you know about. When he finds out that the FBI is secretly assassinating whistleblowers and left-wing politicians, however, he turns his sights back toward taking down his own organization.